This is the parent of Bob, Jeff, and Billy.
He is very crazy.
Howdy. Wait, what? Aww. Toodles.
Hi, I'm Billy.
And I'm Jeff. And this is Bob.
We
ran away from our parents.
And we are very happy.
I am Bob, and I ran away from home.
I'm Billy, and I ran away from home too.
This is Nike Muncher, who brought us back home.
Safely.
Hi, I brought a kid back. You can run them at school. Thank you. Bob, Jeff, and Billy were going crazy in the nest. The parent ran away, and the kid ran away with video games. So that's how we made our escape plan. The parent called the kid catchers. Akka, Nicky Muncher came but needed help from Odin and Stefan. They were professionals at coding and building attachments. This family is coding, which is a cow head and a pig body.
I am Stefan,
And I'm Odin.
and our team is Nike Muncha. We go to St. Thomas the Apostle School. I'm 10 and he's 9. And we did our best to get in the finals. I met Odin last year in robotics. 3, 2, 1.
How do you?
And we worked together very well.
And accomplished what we could do, and we got honorable mention.
And we were very happy and decided to do robotics this year.
And our favorite part about this is working together and doing lots of stuff together, because this is fun and it can teach you stuff. And once challenge 1, mission 3, we almost failed because Dash almost died because there was paper clips and the paper clips got stuck in his wheels.
And that reminds us that sometimes if you can't get it to work the hard way, you'll simplify it to the easy way. Our favorite thing about this
was doing the story.
because we used our creativity. My role for this mission was building and partially coding.
My part of this thing was coding and partially building. We learned that if you can go into robotics and pay attention, you can learn how to do coding.
And building contraptions.
Congratulations. Now we know that Blockly has a lot of different stuff than Wonder, and we can make better creations. Like we can have proximity sensors. which senses a object in front of you and stops. We also have other things that we've never figured out before,
like variables, functions, and repeat blocks. We use variables to count how much time is Dash did what he needed to do, or if he needs to go an odd number of centimeters, we used functions. We faced a big problem, which was the contraption.
So old contraption, we had a tough time aligning because there was just a tiny hole and we had to be perfectly aligned for the ping pong ball to get in. It took us several hours for us to do it and we still couldn't do it.
We built this one on the second meeting of robotics. It came to our head first thing, so we decided to build it. It had a hole on the bottom and picks up the balls with the hole. It is operated by head tilt up and down. It wasn't so precise, but we still tried it. When we did the head tilt down, the balls were falling out, so we added the bar to keep them in there, but also make sure that they can fall out. We used the head tilt left and right to try shaking the balls out. It did not work, so we decided to build a new contraption. We decided to make this contraption because after a lot of tries, maybe about 200, we saw that we couldn't use the first contraption. We made a bigger hole and the cup was a bigger cup. It had a bigger surface, so the chances of getting the ball are 50% more. We kept the same design except we used a bigger cup with a bigger hole. Because we used the bigger hole, the balls did fall out. We learned that this was better than the first prototype, but still had to make changes to succeed. We still had problems getting the balls out of this design. The last ball was too far back in the cup and did not shake out. In the final contraption design, we were able to pick up the balls easily, but they wouldn't fall out. We changed the position of the cup to down instead of sideways. Now we have a bigger opening, so chances are 90% for picking up the balls. Instead of just a hole, we added rubber bands so they would stretch to pick up the balls. We added the sticky styrofoam ball to the top of the outside cup because the balls were bouncing too much and the last ball bounced way too much. This helped the balls bounce less and have a harder hit on the rubber bands. We used the head tilt up and down to shake the balls out with gravity. We didn't panic and thought of a new way to solve it. For the code, we just fixed if the dash was going too far, we would just tweak the code to make him go as far as he can. Thank you, Wonder Workshop, for giving us this opportunity to be in the finals.
And we had a really fun time doing things that you let us do.
Thank you.